Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome to all of you. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're glad you're here. This is your Divine Daily Blast. So, as you know, I pull from various sources to get to the Daily Blast from the Divine, and it all seems to pull together. But I do like digging into different divination tools, not just for my own personal interest, but to show you that all of this coming together is just one energetic shift. So we've got a number 2 Angel Numerology day. That's angel numbers and the art of numerology pushed in together to get a message from both. And this is about keeping the faith, diplomacy, being diplomatic, watching the negative, stinking thinking. Whenever you feel like, and for me it comes up in judgment, go gently, be harmonious and supportive. Also be considerate and sensitive, not just to yourself, but to everybody else, particularly at the time of the year where the holidays bring up anxiety, depression, feelings of inadequacy, feelings of not being worthy, all of these crazy thoughts and feelings, which really we're supposed to be celebrating a time of year for thanking other people, loving other people. And if you're in the Christian faith, what's coming up is Jesus's birthday. The number 2 energy is one of tactfulness, being cooperative and loving with others. So this is working with the divine feminine, asking us not to give up on that root of light, that root of love, and if necessary, ask for help. Now, a number 2 day works with the 8 of Swords, also works with the Hierophant, known as the Wise Counselor, and Archangel Jophiel with Archangel Raguel. So a sense of loving balance is what I would say for this. Now, the interesting part of this is the moon is kind of still hanging out in Leo. What does that mean? Well, there's a bit of confusion going on today because the sun is having this clash with the mysterious planet Neptune. And with this Leo moon, which is very fiery and very be seen, very kind of dramatic, you might run into people who seem to be pushing your buttons and running rings around you and maybe trying to confuse the issue. If this is what you feel and what you think, it's probably what really is going on. I would suggest you consider being around people that you love, that you care about, picking up your holiday cards, writing a sweet, kind, tactful message about, what you're looking for in your own life and how you want to extend that to other people. Just nice, 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 nice. That's what I got to say. TheWorthy.com post-it note message today is, I trust in my journey and its timing. It seems like this might be coming out of the blue, but maybe not. And then the 2 angel affirmation, because 2 came out as I shuffled this morning. 1 is from the manifesting angels. Oh yeah, there is a team of those. And 2 is from the guardian angels. Yours, mine, everybody's. So the first one, I call upon us, your manifesting angels, to release your fears and open up your mind to the miracles that are waiting to happen in your life. The other one, from your guardian angels, they're asking us to think of us as your dearest friends. And we're always with you, loving you, from birth to death and the life thereafter. So I like these 2 cards because it does speak to this asking for help and being around them. Here is your affirmations for these 2 cards. I release my resistance to change. I am excited for the miracles that await me. And your guardian angels are basically saying, in this moment, I am all right. And everything is okay. I learned this from Louise Hay long, long years ago. She had a affirmation whenever things seemed to go all over the place and wasn't working out. She would simply say, I'm fine. Everything is okay. And from this moment on, all good things happen. We have to believe that even though our plans forward may go awry, there would be what I like to call divine detours. We have to take a different trip. We have to go in a different direction. We have to meet with some different people. All of these things. Where the expectation lies, there is very little room for change. However, where there is flexibility, we can look at it in a way that, well, maybe we were supposed to do this anyway. My 3 isms. I am accepting and allowing all the changes in my life with a grateful heart, and so it is. This goes to diplomacy. I am receptive of all amazing gifts from source energy. That goes to gratitude. And I begin each day with a grateful heart. We have to put our feet on the ground, like I do every morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And lately, I've gone downstairs quite early, and out at the front door, here comes little Mr. Teddy. He wants his breakfast, but he also likes to sit on my lap. I have a little stoop out there, it's a plastic container that I have straw in for him to go sleep in at night, but it's decent enough for me to sit on. Well, he'll crawl up in my lap, and we'll sit and we'll watch the stars, we'll watch the moon, and this is like really super, super early in the morning. Anyway, just a little personal stuff. The blue beings have been with us all week long. They are transmitting light, love, healing, important information, and they are charging us up. In other words, while we sleep, while we meditate, while we get quiet, while we shut off the noise of the mind, these wonderful healing blue beings can go do their work. They can go and bring us comfort, bring us joy. The air guardian basically saying, breathe in the good stuff. Breathe in, take some time out, meditate, do what you need to do to clear your mind, clear your heart. The affirmation here is, I breathe with ease knowing the angels are with me. I feel like, particularly at the times of the year where stuff comes up, we need to have these good thoughts, these good feelings, and these just good stuff that kind of like transforms and transmutes into other people. When they see us having a good time, working with ease, like there's no trouble, they then can feel like, well, okay, maybe I should take that on. I'm shuffling. Gertrude and Beatrice this morning were in the kitchen and they were baking, but Beatrice was making a decoration. She had a piece of evergreen that she was putting some berries on and just decorating it. And Gertrude was baking. She had a bowl of dough. Now she's rolling it out on the table, covered in flour or icing sugar, whatever that is. She said, it's time to have a good time. It's time to be in that good feeling. Get creative. Get with some friends that be creative. Well, are you going to give me a card, or are you just going to sit there and do your baking? Come on, one more shuffle. Can I take from the top? Yes. Okay. Here's the card. The Queen of Raphael. Kind, understanding, giving, psychic. I would say this goes with following your heart. A love of your home makes sense. They were baking and making decorations. And family, trustworthy, psychic information. Wow. So here we see our queen sitting on her throne, and right above her is Archangel Raphael, just downloading all this magical information. Now, in one hand, oh, she's got her scepter and she's turning the page, but her look on her face is one of, oh, I can't focus. There we go. One of pure joy. That's really what this is about. Getting out your storybooks, your greeting cards, being understanding, being giving, and really working on your psychic abilities, your abilities to sort of like meander through any of these awkward times that bring up stuff like the past. And if you're traveling, you might be traveling next week, but if you're getting ready to travel, be mindful of what you're taking with you. Be mindful of whether or not you're traveling light or whether you're traveling, with really heavy clothes. I mean, what are you using to travel with? This is an emotional card. Feels like a mothering card. Let's see what the Queen of Raphael has to say from the guidebook, because I'm feeling a little bit like there's extra information to bring you. Let's see. Wow, she's got a lot of court cards in this deck. Here we go. If it's a situation, your heart is your greatest strength. Expect relationships with other people to develop on a new level. Someone is in the perfect position to help another person. That person can help with understanding feelings. Maybe it's a counselor. This is an immense love of home and family time. It's also evidence of psychic and intuitive information that arises completely reliable sources. So if this is a person, which I don't believe this is, someone who is wise and kind and loving and nurturing with the ability to solve problems before they occur. Maybe it is a psychic, a spiritualist, someone who you believe will give you the information you're looking for. In addition to what I just read, this is a card of psychology, champion of the underdog, people who feel marginalized, who are not represented properly. It also can be a sign that you're giving way too much. And perhaps you have to exercise some self-care. With that, my friends, I'm going to say that this Queen of Raphael, this is, to me, it's like the mother card. You know what I'm saying? Not so much your own mother. It could be your own mother, but grandmothers, great aunts, that Mrs. Doubtfire type of energy. And when we bring the moon in Leo and the fact that the sun is having a little bit of a whoosh with Neptune. Now, remember, Leo is ruled by the sun. So when we have a bit of a push and a pull with Neptune, and I've got a rising, my ascendant sign is in Leo. So I'm sort of experiencing the fact that today may be some because Neptune's the planet of mystery and the planet of, because Neptune, the god of the water, of the oceans, the tide, there's no telling which way the tide's going to go, and the undercurrent. So if you're feeling any kind of way and you've got that push and that pull from that mysterious Neptune energy, find someone that can ground you, someone that can bring you that feel good cup of cocoa, that kind of feeling. Does that make sense? I know I'm speaking a lot this week about feelings, about who you're around, what you're listening to, what you're doing. I got into that book called The Worthy Book, which I am so enjoying. There'll maybe some more on that later. I have to have a meeting with some friends about I got a noggin about doing something with that book, doing something on a course of study with that book. Anyway, that's another point. All right, my friends. I got an announcement coming up later today about the Woo Woo Lounge on Friday night. I didn't put anything up on my website till yesterday, but go to my website, www.kevincross.com/upcoming events, and you'll see it there. Until tomorrow, bye bye for now.